Here's the finest compilation I've ever tried in my life. She seems straight out of space with legendary specs. She looks like she is from the year 2080. Surprisingly, it comes with an RTX 2080 card. The i7, our weakest processor, debuted in. Date 8 years, no tracks found. Its temperature is disastrous, reaching 100 degrees. The water cooling fan blockage was fully cleared. All buildup and grit in the collection bucket. I tried it on a set of games, even Forza. You play any sport. Pro, you're dealing with internet problems and high ping. Gear Up Booster, a tool that helps improve. Just tap the download button. Visit the official site and download the program directly. It's extremely simple to use and contains complex matter. Also supports a broad range of. The gaming app gives priority to data. The game keeps ping stable and sometimes gives outstanding outcomes in select scenarios and also reduces packet loss and enhances the experience. Overall, especially on servers. The remote GER poster is fully secure and certified. Ratings are high. A trial link is available. Download and code for the free trial. All of them in the description box and the pinned comment. It includes one of the strangest processors. Some consider Intel's i7 the worst processor. Some say he's a legendary therapist if that's the case. The 9th generation i7, the first i7 processor. History arrives with an 8-year milestone, the first. The i7 CPU has no integrated graphics. Late 2018, Coffee Lake architecture price back then. At roughly $400, it's the second strongest processor for the average user after the beast i9-9900. Furthermore, it's hailed as the leading gaming chip in the lineup. 2018 to 2019, even though it's relatively old. Yet it's regarded as a high-performance CPU even up to today. Most people were. It features a 4th or 7th generation i5 processor. At best, it looked like something. A genuinely terrifying, very strong single-core performance. Easily reaches 4.9 GHz, even with boost. Speeds can reach a maximum of 5.2 GHz. But the disaster started here. I tried the device. I only reached 4.6 GHz without breaking. The speed itself was awful and the temperature was terrible. Sometimes it even hit 100 degrees, honestly. A shocking temperature. Started looking for the problem. I found the issue as the CPU or the heatsink. Unexpected things first, the thermal paste. Turned to stone, totally dry, then I found something worse. The water cooling fan is fully blocked. Look at all this dust, it's more than just dust. 5-year-old deposits in the cooler. 120, but the condition is disastrous, so I'll take everything out. This phrase. The issue is that despite the bag forcing air, it moves outward from the top, but all the parts are jammed wildly inside. Moving on to the processor. Graphics, the RTX 2080 GPU. Super, a terrifying name then, built on architecture. Turing, NVIDIA's first-gen GPU, introduces tracking. The scans form the basis of this shocking news, a copy. Super, this card is still stronger than any other. Roughly a 20% jump in raw performance. But the 8 GB memory issue is starting to show. It's capped by 2026, particularly in the beats. It's impressive, but the biggest problem in this edition, specifically each power style version, grade by grade, it has reached your formula in just minutes, hitting 88 degrees C quite simply. No user likes the number, but it's regarded as so bad it even endangers the card. The reason is that there's only one fan from that model. Pushes hot air through this. The hedges, which are actually very small with power consumption up to 250 watts, is a bottleneck. A genuinely realistic bottle, even in games, has gone beyond. It's 80 degrees, so I grabbed a bag. Emergency, I pulled the card out entirely and swapped the heater and even the thermal pads. This is the price. When released, it was about $700, but today it's about $250 in the used market. The part that caught my eye is the power supply. The power vendor's route to the opening felt odd, like a door. A sporty car, just all that to save space. 850W gold, fully modular. Honestly, it works fine, no issues. The main panel comes from ANWAR. Yesterday, thanks many beautiful things appeared on the outlets. It supports 8th and 9th generation processors. The LG1151 socket provides a mounting spot. 2 quarter connectors, but there are 3 pieces. Just 24 GB DDR4 2666. None of that matters, it's what keeps you. Study this bag's shape 1,000 times and you'll literally feel it. It looked like a clip ripped from a sci-fi film. A true extraterrestrial, like a spacecraft lighting up Earth. A sleek, compact layout even the power button sits on. Alien shape called Aurora R9. The name makes you feel it's truly from space. Now the question is, do you really think? This device is an engineering marvel, merely a design. CS2 works fine, I tried it with the settings. Next, I immediately saw a clear drop-in. Temperature thanks to cleaning and replacing the paste. Thermal heat in the mid-1970s wasn't. It's excellent, far superior to the current state. Earlier, I also spotted something utterly bizarre. Processor usage is relatively high. The game is competitive, hitting over 60% despite. The processor has 8 full cores, I tested it. The best 12-core chips were used. It's noticeably less, meaning the routing issue is considered. This is very important now. The graphics card was completely used at about 60% with excellent heat performance. It goes beyond 60, but the low count is disappointing. Frames reached about 200 FPS. It's definitely a great frame, but honestly, I expected ISIS's results to surpass this. One more thing, run the card at 60%. Nearly half the card's power is wasted, better to avoid it. In this case, increase the resolution to 1440p. They stay the same in both modes. Anwick truly challenges this deck game. Ripple, a 10 TB high-capacity model. The start Mubashra has secured over 60 FPS in its window. The card supports The rays were tracked, and I performed retros in both positions. Performance dropped by half. Picture it 6 years ago. I never imagined I was playing on a card. A flagship like this in under 30 frames at 10. ITP, truly the new technology. Technology never spares anyone, my friends. Still, pessimism and negativity follow the radiation. I cranked the resolution up to 1440p, truly the frames. Excellent, over 40 frames at Tokai resolution. Indeed, the Far Cry release proves to be a solid experience. Sixth, the maximum possible max setting. Radiation tracking delivers excellent results, roughly 80 frames easily, but you can do it without ray tracing. Hit 100 FPS confidently, even on a Mac. The 6th Forza Horizon launched earlier. A month or so will be a real test for this. First, set the device to 10 IPDLs. With these settings, the results were impressive. Utterly spectacular, 100 FPS in bold, but usage rose many times beyond 80%. This issue causes many drops. A processor without pipelines seemed reasonable before 6 years, yet clear problems today despite. We have 8 full cores, but using the treatment is relatively high to alleviate this. Activating the processor bumped the display to 1440p. Indeed, the pressure dropped noticeably, and we got the graphics are way better, 2 birds with 1 stone. Even the frames were excellent, around 70. I got a little excited, so I raised the settings to maximum extreme setting with RTX on. The card struggles, screaming in pain at 24 FPS. As with stunning graphics, full frame usage. Honestly, the graphics are truly massive. But we bore a heavy tax on our end. Performance, I tried balance settings and it steadied. Now on this setting with RT enabled. X truly runs superbly, 60 FPS. Even using the Faram and Bujara felt easy. Helps prevent any type of just off choice making. The performance was not. Trust the 10 IPDL quality with F. Over 170 FPS of explosive frames. Honestly, the frame rates stay extremely high even at 1440p. I can still use the same previous settings. Reaching 140 FPS delivers a premium experience. Solid update note for the team. Good tires in open areas. The map may be about 10 to 20% weaker. Nevertheless, the experience is overwhelming, relentless redemption. For the second version, 10 ITB hey. Set DLs to quality mode and bench mode. Mark, I noticed something really annoying, honestly. CPU usage was nearly max because of that. Honestly, it's terrible. The device should never arrive. I tested 12-core processors for this purpose. The root never used this number, but the positive side of this story is reaching 100K. Listen, folks, I never say that. This processor is bad, but that one was. The flagship processor is considered at launch, but time reveals its mix is 8 out of 9. These roots don't seem like a viable mix ahead, honestly. Or you won't believe the 8th Gen i7 processor. With 6 cores and 12 threads, it delivers solid performance. Stronger in some scenarios, but certainly this. The processor is stronger in other aspects, such as honestly, the core delivers excellent results, Silentile. A strong test for this device thanks to its engine. I tried Unreal Engine 5 with the settings. The next results are good and problem-free. Roughly 50 FPS. The device's resources are comfortable. Everything's fine, no problems or glitches. We're just waiting for someone to finish The Last of Us. For version 2, I used these settings. Honestly, the premium runs over 110 FPS. The device delivers an excellent experience even at 1440p. I can still hit 100 FPS. Honestly, the experience is superb and the graphics are fantastic. It means the game is always pressuring. On processors and firmware, indeed overall use. That'll be enough for today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Your friend Mifta, peace and mercy upon you. God Almighty and His blessings.